Hello, my name is Sunshine Zee and welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, you are absolutely welcome. Please do consider subscribing, commenting and liking. And if you are a subscriber, I do hope that you're keeping well, and as always I appreciate you. And you're the reason why I keep recording these Sunday installments. They were just something that was supposed to be here and there, but I rather enjoy recording them, and I appreciate that you watch them, and I do hope that they are edifying to you, because that's the whole intention. So let's get into today's one. So before I get into the message, this was inspired by something that happened to me, I think about 2 months ago or so. I had gone to put in some petrol at the petrol station or filling station. Yeah. I always say that where I'm from, we go crashing, guys, so it's so weird, but anyways. At the filling station, that's what we'll call it, at the filling station, right? And I got there. I normally don't get out of my car. I just let them do what they need to do. So I greeted, like I normally do the same thing, guys. I'm a creature of habit, although this was not my usual filling station. So anyways, the guy offers, so after I tell him how much to pour in the petrol, he asked me if he should check the water and the oil. Now, if you are a knowledgeable somebody and you're watching this right now, please tell me how regularly those things need to be checked, because I don't know. I never know when to check them. I don't even know what the water does. I feel like I have an idea what the oil does, but what does the water do? Like, what's the function of the water in the car? Well, anyways, maybe you might explain it to me. Okay, actually, no, don't explain to me what the water does. I'm kind of really not interested. I just want to know how frequently should I let them check these things, right? So sorry, I just went off topic a little bit there. But anyways, he asked me if he should check them. And I said to him, I think so. And then he's like, why do you seem unsure? And I said to him, well, the thing is, I don't have money. And he says to me, lady, which petrol stations have you been going to? Because it doesn't cost any money to check these things. And I said to him, well, the thing is, I normally prefer to give a little something when somebody does it, because I know once they do it, most times, not all of the time, but most times they will even clean your windscreen for you. You know, like, I think for me it's like an extra step, and it is part of the service. I am aware of that. However, I really do like to give something, and I say to him, I don't have money. And he's like, no, it doesn't cost anything. I'd be glad to do it. Please let me just check these things. And he goes ahead and pours the petrol, checks the water, the oil, pumps my tires, cleans the windscreen. Like, he just went over and above, right? And then when he was done doing all of those things, when I was paying, we have this conversation, and he says to me, no, don't feel bad. The thing is, when you came, when you parked here, you had the biggest smile and you greeted me so warmly. I would do all of this all over again, because he could tell that I was really feeling a little bit uncomfortable, because I'm like, you actually went the extra mile. You know, and I could see he was doing it very intentionally, you know. And that's so weird, because I've just told you I don't have money to give you, and yet you go the extra mile. And he said to me, you know, there's customers who come here and I don't even want their 20 rands, 50 rands, or even 100 rands note. And he's like, sometimes I pretend that I can't see them, you know, like waving the note to say, you know, thank you, because of the treatment they've given me. And I was like, oh my word, I had never, you hear people say be kind because you don't know what people are going through, and that's true, always be kind. But I had never thought of it in that sense, that sometimes when you're kind, it's actually better than having given money. So it's one thing, and I'm not saying don't give money. Please do give them some money, but I am saying that it is actually so much more meaningful to not just give them money, but to treat them as human beings. And I really, it breaks my heart, because I'm realizing that for a person to refuse a 20, a 50 rand, 100 rands note as a tip, you know, and I mean, most of these people probably like use public transport. I mean, I'm making assumptions here, but I'm just saying that it's not the most well-paying job. So that 100 rands note could go a long way. But for this person to actually say, I pretend not to see it because of the treatment, can you imagine what kind of a treatment that would have been? It's just, you know, it breaks my heart that that would have been really horrible treatment. And that's what he said to me. And I remember it stayed with me. And, you know, about a week or so later, I found a scripture that actually kind of speaks to it. Let me just get my Bible quickly. So the scripture is found in the book of Proverbs, chapter number 15, verse 17. And it reads, "Better a small serving of vegetables with love than a fattened calf with hatred." And when I found this, I was like, this is exactly what this guy was saying to me, that, you know what, I would rather have somebody who greets me and treats me and is happy to be served by me than somebody who's going to give me money and treat me badly. The point is, treat people with kindness, with love, and, you know, don't treat them less than. I don't even know why you would treat them less than, but I really just felt like, let me create a video around this, because there are people out there who treat others so terribly and think that just because they're going to give them money or tip them, that it's okay. I do hope that you reconsider if it is something that you've done before. And you know what, I think for me personally, I'm one person who, I'm very chatty, like I'm really chatty, but whenever I go to the store, wherever it is that I go, and there's a server there, I always get chatty with them, and I promise you it makes my day better. I don't know about them, but we always, I mean, sometimes I'm holding up the queue. The other day I held up the queue at Discount because we had such a lovely long conversation with this lady, and I started feeling bad because the queue was just getting a bit longer and me and her were just really talking. And I always do that, and that's the thing, you know, being kind and treating others. You'll never know what you could learn from others. You know, let's not have this sort of classist thing, or I'm better than this person. Let's not do that. You know, let's just try not to do that, especially as Christians, but even as non-Christians. Treat others with kindness, respect, and love. Thank you for watching the video until the very end. Once again, please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like this video. Have a blessed day further. Love and light to you all.